Hey everybody, welcome to the IONIC review site that I'm building. I want to thank you for coming to the page. This is a work in progress, so it's not perfect, but anyways, I wanted to build this review site, right? I got this idea. I was going to all these health expos and different trade shows over the years. I've been a naturopath in the field for a while, and you know, I'm sure you've all seen them, people sitting around, right, with their feet inside a bucket of water, and the bucket looks all kind of gross or stuff floating around in there or whatever. Anyways, it's known as an ionic foot bath. So you know, chances are if you came to this page, you'd heard about it from somewhere. But, you know, it can be so confusing because there's so many of them out there. And do these things even work? You know, we all hear the back and forth debate about whether these things are complete bullshit or that they actually are really pulling out and detoxifying people. And we each hear, you know, different stories from friends or friends of friends or whoever, you know, that got better or didn't experience anything at all. And, you know, it got me thinking, well, maybe this is just like every other industry, and maybe some products actually work, and maybe some don't work. I would expect to see that probably there's only top 10% actually work and don't work. So I've done already a little bit of research, so this website's going to have a ton of research, ton of information. It's going to take me probably 100 hours just to kind of test stuff out in the field. I'm actually going to get every machine. I'm going to personally test it. I'm going to talk to the manufacturers. I'm going to interview them. I'm going to really get to know the industry, you know what I mean? I want to get to the bottom of this for once and for all, find out if these things actually work. I don't expect to see any clinical studies because they don't exist. I mean, to be perfectly honest, there's been no definitive testing of any of them, but I think that there's enough consensus in the field that something is happening with some of these foot baths. Some people do get better, so I think there is something to it. And I understand a little bit about, you know, ion exchange and, you know, negative polarity and positive polarity just from other studies. So I know that, you know, how the body actually detoxifies, you know, raising, lowering the polarity and the cell voltage and things like that is pretty well understood. So I think that these things actually potentially could work. I think it's just maybe a matter of finding the right foot bath. So hopefully I can save you all a lot of time and not having to go out and do 100 hours of research yourself. And you know, if you ever need any help or have any questions about a foot bath you came across, you can give me a call anytime. I'm going to actually post up an 800 number onto the site and also an email address. But you know, just doing a little bit of preliminary research, I found that probably 80%, maybe more, of the foot baths on the markets are just cheap Chinese knockoffs. Period, point blank. You know, there's so many manufacturers, and then there's also not a lot of knockoffs in this country as well. And what they do is they just copy each other. You know, they say, oh, I just need to create a negative polarity in the water by, you know, running this metal like this, and I hook some wires up to it, and people won't know the difference. It'll fizz and bubble, and you know, let's sell a cheap product. And that's what they do. And so people usually have had an experience with a cheap foot bath, and unfortunately, you know, their minds are made up. But you know, I'm going to kind of do a little suspension of disbelief here, and I'm going to actually try them all and try to see if I can actually figure out what the hell is going on. You know, the plates that go in the water I know can sometimes be a difference. Maybe the amperage of it, what's going through there. I know there's just a lot of different mechanics that could maybe go wrong. So yeah, I guess I'm going to run all sorts of crazy tests and see if I can get this whole foot bath thing figured out once and for all. And then I'm going to put up everything on the website, all the information, everything that I found out. So yeah, give me a call anyways if you want to just give me some feedback, or you want to point me in the direction of a foot bath maybe I didn't get a chance to review. There's so many of them out there, honestly. And thanks for coming to the site. See you later.